Officially, the week 1 will start on the 9th of June. That is why we are having our orientation. So you're prepared. You already have a head start on where everything is on the app, where you can learn all the classes, all the quizzes, all the material which are available. So when you're given your login details, when you enroll for the program, you're provided the login credentials to enter the LMS, to enter the learning portal. Once you are on the portal, you go there, and then you will have access to your review course, which is your crash course. So once you go to the view course, you will get all these sections available where your entire 12-week study plan is provided to you. So on the app itself, you will be having the entire 12 weeks plan already dedicated and planned to you, because this is the existing webinars and the study plan which has been provided to you. All the live classes, there will be 4 live classes per week, and which would be 2 classes with me on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then there would be on Monday our support class, which would be a planning class for the entire week, how you strategize your week, which week we are currently at, what should be the approach, talking about the current subject and the current materials and resources that you're focusing on in that week. And then on Sundays, you will have the tutor support class for our hot notes revision. I'm going to be covering about what the hot notes are, but this is the live class strategy. 4 live classes per week, which you will get every week now. Once you join with us, you will also be added to the Zoom link. You will be registered with us. So as soon as you register with us, you get access to the app, and then you also get access to the drive. Again, on the drive, you will get various resources to prepare and study. The most important one when you start preparing for the 12 weeks would be still to follow the study plan. So like the full course has been provided their own study plans, similarly, you would be given your crash course study plan. So once on app, you will be given your study plan here, which includes 12 weeks plan entirely for the crash course candidates. I will be showing the 12 weeks study plan now when we move ahead and we talk about how to prepare in the 12 weeks. But for now, just for the crash course candidates, all your daily tasks have been added week-wise on the app as well, and on the drive also through this study plan document. Once you have this, you will see that you have 3 sections on a daily basis to cover. You would be watching, you would be reading, and you will be assessing on a daily basis. On this program, you will be doing everything in some portions and small sizes on a regular basis. So it is not a program which completely emphasizes on just questions or also just purely on textbook reading. And also it doesn't wait on random mocks that will show up and you will be announced just last minute and catch you unprepared. It is a program that evolves and also gives you a roadmap where each mock is present on the week. On a daily basis, there is a small bite-sized assessment test which will still work as a mock, but they will help you review and revise whatever you're studying and preparing, right? So once you've done that, also you will be reading the notes provided to you. I will show you the notes which will be given to you, which are also called our hot notes and power notes, which help you prepare the ultimate advanced file and the other important hot topics that get asked in the exam. So to crack ADC, you can just simply not rely on the questions alone. You can just not simply rely on the past paper questions. You have to prepare to get all the passes. Now, you must have seen that if it's your repeat attempt, no matter how many times you do the past papers, no matter how many times you repeat doing the questions, sometimes you still struggle to crack the exam. The major reason that people who repeatedly struggle to crack the part 1 exam, the major success reason for part 1 is having a 200% preparation. 100% is not enough for ADC because the entire competition is preparing 100%, right? With all the therapeutic guidelines and ODEL and all the important resources aware and known to everybody, everybody is still preparing the 100%. To crack the exam and to be in the top 30%, you have to prepare 200%. And that is what Winspert prepares you for. We are not a 100% preparation course, sorry. We are more than that. We are 200% preparation. And that comes with our this watch, read, assess strategy. This strategy has been decoded, has been formed, has been created over the last 8 to 9 years of experience, feedbacks, and analyzing student success rates. And the fourth pillar of this success strategy is the daily one-on-one doubt support with me on WhatsApp. So this watch, read, assess, and doubt support are the four crucial pillars. Anyone who's enrolled with me here on full course, please put down on chat if you already know that I have been emphasizing these four important pillars for you for success, right? So that you understand that how important and relevant it is to every day watch the dedicated webinar that has been assigned to your study plan. Every day read the notes that have been dedicatedly provided and given to that particular day. And then take the assessment test, which is required to be done to practice the past paper questions. What you'll see is when you are preparing the past paper questions also and you start taking the test, you will still make mistakes. So that will be surprising for you initially that you did prepare, you did watch, you did study, and the mistakes are still happening. That goes out to show that no matter how much you prepare fully in the exam as well, the mistakes will happen. Now, our daily assessment strategy, which is our daily mock strategy, helps you address that. On a daily basis, when you are identifying the mistakes and you're focusing what is leading to that mistake, the more and more daily practice will eliminate those errors on a regular basis. If you're taking random mocks which are not flowing with the study plan, if you're just going and taking any available free mock which is not matching with your preparation, your study plan, and just regular AI questions, so that is a unorganized approach. The organized approaches, the mocks should be coherent with your preparation. Ninja mocks that will be made available to you will also be coherent with your preparation as you're evolving with the subjects that you're covering. The ninja mocks will also get more complicated and more complex. So towards the end, you deserve challenging mocks. And with Winspert, from the beginning only, you will start getting challenging mocks from your current position. And that is the purpose of doing a mock. There's no point of doing easily doable, random, predictable questions. The challenge is, and the success lies in doing the slightly higher challenge level. That is the secret to success and growth also. If you keep doing some things which are under your comfort zone, you'll never grow, you'll never expand, you will never improve. You have to take harder mocks, you have to take challenging mocks, which are slightly outside your comfort zone, outside your existing knowledge. So that is what Winspert provides you, not just, recollection and just, very predictable questions. They are actually hard level questions. So this weekly plan will help you in the next 12 weeks to every day master the concepts through the webinars, master the concepts by reading the hot notes, and then daily assessment by taking our daily mocks available on the app. If you go on the app again, so all the classes have been dedicatedly assigned to your days and weeks. You can see it on your screen, just like your part 1 course. The crash course also has weekly assigned classes and weekly assigned mock examinations. On your study plan, you know that which week, which day, what quiz I have to do. So once you complete your watch, read, assess, reading part will be done from the Winspert Smart Docs section. Once you go to the Winspert Smart Docs section, you will see that there are multiple notes and files available. They will be either Power Notes or Hot Notes or your mind maps. There are 3 category notes available, right? So once you are doing the hot notes on a daily basis, they cover individual subject and what has to be done in that subject for theory. So for Winspert program, you will not be required to get any article now, to prepare any guideline or any article separately. All the summaries of all the articles, all the important points, all the most high yield impact points which directly get asked in exam are added to your hot notes. So once you go to any subject, you will have a list of the hot topics and then the notes which will help you prepare that topic from the most crucial examination point of view. The textbooks alone will never help you because textbooks do not have an exam oriented approach. And they're also based on previous years' studies and older literature reviews. The examination expects the answers on the latest literature reviews, on the latest guidelines, on the latest clinical suggestions and recommendations. What are the latest studies recommending? So all your investigations questions, information gathering questions, all your diagnosis and management planning questions, all your treatment and evaluation questions and professionalism and health promotion questions are designed in a way from the latest guidelines, from the latest articles and latest ADJ concepts, right? So ICG classes are available, Saeed. TG and ODEL lectures are not available because there is not enough time in 12 weeks to do all the resources. That's why the past papers, hot notes, and all the mocks are available. TG and ODEL lectures are not available because by the crash course last 12 weeks, it is expected that anybody who applied for the September examination has prepared TG and ODEL at least once or twice in the last 2 months by themselves. So TG and ODEL are provided to you like as resource to prepare, but obviously the classes are not there. So the crash course and full course strength has to be different in the volume of the material, right? Because of the less time available for the crash course candidates. Similarly, even your thousands and past papers classes are also not part of the crash course. Even for the full course, they are the optional classes, right? So let me show you that you will get the access to this drive link, which will have all the materials available. All the CV classes are there, all the special topic classes are there, all the important article classes are part of the crash course. So in the 12 weeks, it is more than enough to get all the latest guidelines, all the latest articles, all the latest notes available to you, and then all the daily mocks, which will help you prepare and crack the examination. Right? So now if you go to the comparison of the 12 weeks, so for both for your part one as well full course as well as crash course, now the entire batch will be focusing on the review and the revision in the 12 weeks. So once you do this review and revision in the 12 weeks, please note that the full course candidates would just be revising extra of their previous classes, which is the 1000 and past papers, and which is also optional because yes, no, ICG, I said that it is provided to you, Said. ICG classes are provided to you. If you look on the app. So if you really want your TG and ICG class, ODEL classes, Said, then I would suggest that you enroll for the full September program, which would be intense, but that is really up to you. If you have more time. So I created Crash Course based on the people's asking about the limited time they had. So if you still want to access the TG and ODEL classes, the lectures, because everybody in every other program, the TG and ODEL, every candidate is doing by themselves. Winspert is the only program where I have taught TG, not just read it out, not just, spoken it. It's not a spoken word. It is actually explained and discussed, analyzed, and then made sure that students understand that. So Winspert is the only program which gets all your code of conduct classes, ICG classes, TG classes, and ODEL classes. All the lectures and not just, just reading and just looking at it and reading it. This is there another level. But if you want access to, so Crash Course was created for candidates who are obviously taking repeat attempts or who have limited time and less time and want to prepare more effectively. So the planning came from that fact that TG and ODEL is the self-read book also. But if you think that you require the TG classes and ODL classes from us, then I would highly recommend, and which actually happens. A lot of students, they join me for Crash Course and they immediately see the TG classes and ODL classes, and then they want it, and then they upgrade it. But then, yes, we have that discussion and I tell them that it would require them to put extra hours to watch those classes. And a lot of students are still enrolling with me for the full September 25 course. So it's not that people are not joining, they're still joining, and you can upgrade or join for the full program, I would say, if you want the TG as well as ODL classes. But for Crash Course, I did put your ICG classes as well as Code of Conduct is also there. Let me just show you once again. So ICG classes are there, infection control guideline. The entire lecture series has been added to the Crash Course as well. Can you see it here, Sai? So it's available. Infection control guidelines isn't covered in 9 sections, the 9 parts. It is entirely available. I have also added in one of the weeks, if I show you the study plan, the code of conduct has also been added. So and trauma guidelines has also been added. So if there are 5 most crucial guidelines, say therapeutic guidelines, ODEL, infection control guidelines, code of conduct, and trauma guidelines, I would say these are the 5 most crucial guidelines. Out of that, TG and ODEL are not part of the crash course, but the code of conduct, see, the code of conduct has been added. It is in 4 parts, 4-part series. It has been added. ICG has been added, as well as trauma guidelines is also added. So out of those 5, 3 most important guidelines have been added for you to prepare and study. So only for TG and ODEL, if you want, then you will have to upgrade to the full course, because volume wise, there has to be a balance between the crash course and the full course. Now, during these 12 weeks, this is going to be the most crucial period, and a lot of people can even do and prepare and crack the exam now. What you do in these 12 weeks will decide how you get your results during the examination. And if you really want to pass, then now hear me out. First of all, please, just without any distractions, follow the watch, read, assess, and doubt support strategy. Give me a big yes if you understand the relevance of it. By no means you're going to miss out on any single day the watch, read, and assess. Even if you miss out, you will write it on your backlog. You will create a journal in which you will write that what backlogs are pending, and then over the weekend with extra time you will take out time and cover it. Now, during these 12 weeks, I would ask you to take out as much extra time as you can. Make your work hours flexible if you can. Get some help at home if you can. But by whatever means, try to get some extra hours, right? So now those who are enrolled for full course and those who are enrolled for crash course, you do not need each other's study plan, because you made that choice when you enrolled the program, what hours you're doing. So for the study plan for the full course also now, more or less, it is 90% same and just on the same lines. The only difference would be that the full course candidates would be reviewing and revising the TG and ODEL lectures which were part of your program already. If you are not doing those revisions, then it will be counterproductive because you already have done those classes once in the last 10 weeks. That is the only difference. So there is nothing to compare. Both programs, full course and crash course, are stronger and are mostly now kind of projecting towards the same approach and focusing on the same lectures, same study material, same reading, and same assessment mocks. Every week your mocks will also be same. ICG mocks will be provided to both of you, both the full and the crash course. Trauma guideline mocks will be provided to both courses. Similarly, your X-ray mocks will be provided to both the courses. And we are bringing a new health promotion and professionalism mocks 2 full mocks are coming on just on health promotion and just on professionalism guidelines. So that is huge because you get one, not just one, actually 2 mocks fully dedicated to health promotion and your professionalism cluster. After that, you will also get both the courses will get the cluster specific mocks, which is going to be the biggest feature of ADC so far, which is having at least 40 mocks added and 10 mocks added to per cluster, which is completely cluster specific mock, where you can actually towards the month, last 4 weeks or 5 weeks, you can just spend 1 week per cluster and take 10 mocks per cluster each week. So that is going to be game changing for the Winspert candidates, and both crash course and full course will get that. So 40 new mocks. We have already 30 mocks available. In 22-week program, we have 30 mocks available. Like me and my team struggle where we can actually add more mocks. And in the 30 mocks, I'm not even adding and calculating these daily bite-sized Ultimate Advanced File and MMF mocks. I'm not even adding those. 30 unique new question mocks are available as the program. After that, now 40 cluster specific mocks are going to be added. We have the biggest past paper collection files. So we have both Mega Master and Ultimate Advanced files. A lot of other courses will only give you the recent exam questions. We are covering the most important clinical concepts in the form of Mega Master and Ultimate Advanced file, which still gets repeated in the exam every single time. And now to add on to them, we have the third past paper volume, which is the Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2, which is now fully prepared and will be uploaded on the Crash Course Drive link as well as the full course Drive link for you to now start preparing. And coming week in our internal classes, we will start doing our Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2. And on Tuesday sessions, we will focus on high yielding concepts, learn the concept, practice questions and doing SBQs with them. And then on weekends, over the weekends, you will also get tutor support class on revising and reviewing all the hot notes slowly subject wise. So for our crash course candidates, we are also giving you the missed tutor support classes. In the last few weeks, whatever tutor support classes that you have missed will be provided to you on your here on the app under your weekly plan. If it would be created, yeah, so here as a separate section we have created the tutor support classes, so that is an added bonus for the crash course. So you will get all the missed hot notes revisions. So imagine the reading part that is dedicated to you, even the self-reading part has been covered as lectures, explained to you, discussed with you, and so that if some people struggle by reading themselves and they get distracted, they can go and watch the class and actually understand the notes better, because we all have different learning methods. Some learn by seeing, so reading and visually they learn it better. Some gain more if they are watching and listening and absorbing. So at Winspert, we have created a pathway where we address and target candidates with different learning preferences. Some prefer more visual learning, some prefer more audio, and then, imaginary learning where they imagine the situation and then they like a pictographic method of learning. So to help you with your preferences, you're given the hot notes also. Some people want a lot of textual reading, then hot notes come in handy. Some people want, okay, explain it to me, just explain it to me by on a lecture, on a video. So tutor support class for all the notes explanation and all the subjects will be covered. This week we'll start ortho, so you get all the previous operative, endo, prosto, and then the pedo, which has been covered till now. You will get all the missed ones as well. So Maria, from the next week, you will be watching all the classes live, but the crash course candidates will also be given the missed tutor classes. So these you will have to watch of course, the ones that you have missed. And from this week onwards, you will join the live ones as well. Now, if any, during any week, you have some work commitment or you're busy and you cannot watch the class live, you'll always see not a lot of people would join my class live. There would always be less strength compared to what we have as an overall batch. That the reason is because Winspert provides you the most flexible, the most intuitive solution to watch the classes at your convenience, at your time. None of my candidates, I think only 10%, barely 10-15% only of my candidates are watching the session on the live timings, because it's mostly in the evening, and I know a lot of people have a lot of commitments at that time. There's family time, it may be the dinner time. It works for some, it doesn't work for some. And this is the greatest feature. In few hours, we upload the recording. And once their families, resting, they can just open their screens, open their laptops or devices and watch the recording as soon as it's uploaded. So that is one biggest feature again yet. So Winspert keeps bringing you the most unique features and the most pioneer features for you to get the maximum benefit. So all the classes that you have missed so far, Maria, they are here for the tutor support. You can watch them, and even the public sessions that you have missed from the last 8 weeks, they are all available on Facebook. But if you can, those have been also added. So all the public classes, all the live classes which have been missed, Tuesday classes, which are the public discussion classes, have been added. Right? So that is why even for the crash course candidates, it's a fully aligned program with the maximum preparation content and material provided to you. And as one of the candidates mentioned, yes, it does not have the therapeutic guidelines and Odell lectures, because they are again another 60-80 sessions. And that would not solve the purpose if we add it to the crash course. If you want access to that, please message me on WhatsApp and you can upgrade the program. And I'm saying that so because a lot of candidates from my crash course now in the last week who got early access now are upgrading to the full course as well. So this 12 weeks, you're going to focus entirely on the high yield hot notes and your Ultimate Advanced File, Mega Master File, and now the Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2. In these 12 weeks, the Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2 that we will cover during our live internal classes, they are going to be the most crucial, extremely powerful tool that will help you crack the exam. They are going to be on newer topics as well. So I will highlight the newer hot topics and you will be provided even newer hot notes on them. So the most crucial things to watch out for and which you are getting in the 12 weeks are your Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2, your cluster specific 40 new mocks. These two are going to be game changing for you. Based on the Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2, you will get new power notes also. The existing power notes are the explanation of the Ultimate Advanced File Volume 1. This is the Volume 1 which is already on your plan. So I have explained those questions in the class. I have given you mocks on those questions on the app. And then for your future revisions, you also have the power notes, because if you don't want to revise the class again through video, then you have power notes to review them. Imagine you are at the exam center, right? Few days before the exam or 2 days of being at the examination center. Tell me, are you going to watch all the lectures, or are you going to read all the hot notes over and over again, or are you going to read all the textbooks again to have your quick revision? No. Last 2 days during the examination also is covered by giving you the power notes. My team will be fully supporting you during those 2 examination days, and we help you reset your devices so you can take it on your phones, the devices which you can easily carry to the examination center, and my candidates get the help to the last minute. So you will be supported with the power notes till the last minute before entering the examination center. If you have any question, any doubt, any past exam question in the Ultimate Advanced File not making sense, you will have the Winspert support till the examination center. And within the examination, all those learnings will be there for you. But we hold your hand not just, okay, 22 weeks, but also during the 2 days, the most crucial days of exam, where you want that immediate information on the tip of your hands. Don't we all want that? Right? So Winspert has given you all your dream requirements. Give me something on my phone immediately which explains the question to me. You cannot call me. I cannot take 900 calls on the examination day altogether, right? That is why you have those power notes on your fingertips, even during your break times. 2 minutes before you enter the examination center, you open it. You're like, okay, what was it about? You open that power note and you go, okay, here's the answer. That is the level of Winspert support. That is the level of preparation support. I have created the most intense program. Nobody is going to give you this intense program. Yes, it is hard. Yes, my students say that you make us work so hard. You give us so much to read. I agree with all of that. But I also make sure that I get authentically, without having to lie and put up the fake numbers out there, the authentic pass candidates. And just putting out a number on the Facebook, glorified number, doesn't prove your success rate. What people talk about you, the dentists who are practicing in Australia, when they talk to the candidates who come in the market, they are your real testimony to actually who have passed with you. So I have those testimonies of people who are practicing now in Australia. When my candidates come, that they went for a job, and all the dentists practicing in the Australian clinics, they recommended Winspert, or they said that they studied from Winspert. That is the testimony. No glorified fake Facebook numbers can ever justify or, do that thing for anybody. The program's real testimony is how many dentists are practicing in Australia by cracking the exam, by doing this scientifically proven success formula. This is at Winspert. So I know where my testimony comes from. I know how many candidates we get passed from. Everybody gets to see the number on our group. So I can confidently say that I know all the inflated fake numbers on Facebook, but I can confidently say that at Winspert, we never had to. All our candidates could see the pass announcements on our group. So this is scientifically proven. I'm saying this, that you have that confidence that this is a authentically success proven formula. It is not a desire to create something. It has been created for candidates through candidates' suggestions, what they want from the program, what they felt in the examination that they require the need for, that they wanted TG to be covered word for word and explained to them. They wanted Odell cases to be broken down in bite-sized concept and explained to them. They wanted infection control guidelines to be explained to them. And that is why Winspert has that success rate. And it will continue to have, and we'll never be relying on the lies, deceit, and fake numbers, because truth stands with us. And the program has stood the test of times, and it has only get powerful and more powerful. So till the last minute strength that you will be getting is from the power notes. This is your real power. Hot notes, yes, throughout the program, they're creating your foundation. They're creating your base. But the power notes are the ones that are giving you the true power during the examination, when you have all the SBQs collected, and SBQs are also given to you, and so is the entire bite-sized explanation. This is not an article summary. This is not a guideline. This is actually the summary of my lectures, how I explain information to you that no article, no guideline, no book is ever going to provide you. So this is my way of connecting the dots and making you see that how the information is applied to a question to get a successful answer. So that is why this is your true power. So in these 12 weeks, if you can focus on Ultimate Advanced File, Mega Master File, Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2, all the TG, ODEL, ICG, Code of Conduct and Trauma Guidelines, our 5 most crucial guidelines, doing them 5 times each. And then our hot notes and power notes, and using the mind maps to summarize them, and then beautifully utilizing the cluster specific mocks. I will create 40 mocks for you all. Please, in the last 4 weeks before exam, crack, master, practice all the 4 clusters, 1 cluster per week. I will keep guiding you during our Tuesday sessions and our Thursday sessions. In my session, I'll keep guiding you how to work on that and how to take, when to take, and what's the relevance of that. And the 4th pillar, it would be to actually have a daily doubt support with me on WhatsApp. That will make sure that all your doubts are getting sorted and you're covering it all. So now the ADC application process is also open, and we have our consultation calls available. So you can book slots and actually talk with our ADC experts. They will guide you with the application process. They will guide you with the initial assessment questions if you're planning to take the exam in March. And you can book the consultation calls for any reason that you may have. If you require a little bit dose of motivation, if you're already enrolled, you're confused with the plan, you're starting the ADC process, no matter which stage you're at, you can ask our experts a question and you will be fully supported. You can book as many times as you like, ask as many questions as you want. No question, no doubt is irrelevant. So if you really think that this is the program that has worked for thousands of students so far, can work for you, then you can enroll today and you can join our full course also still, because a lot of candidates are still opting for full September course, but they have decided that yes, they will be putting 9 to 10 hours per day for studying, and they will cover up and they will catch the backlog. So if you are choosing the full course, it can still be done. A lot of candidates have also joined me in the last 1 month also, taken the full course, handpicked their classes and material themselves, and done that and achieved success. So it's proven formula again for getting the full. You can also get the crash course, which is officially beginning on Monday, coming Monday. And you will get everything, the most impactful materials, notes, classes, and the assessment test and the mock test to also clear your examination. So crash course also you can join. Full course also is available. And also many candidates have joined us for the March 26 preparation course, which is the dual course where you start now and it will go on till the March examination. So that's a 10-month preparation period for you, which will give you a head start. You will be ahead of your cohort preparation already. You will be so ahead because you will have all these power notes, hot notes, mocks from beginning itself. So you will have much a head start from the rest of the competition. So you can join any of the 3 programs depending upon your requirements, needs, and when you're planning to take the exam. My team is going to share the contact number. You can reach us out on the Facebook. You can reach us on the WhatsApp directly, and we will help you. If you are still looking not to enroll but want free resources, free help, free guide, then also at Winspert we have our free monthly mentorship course. So when you go to the free monthly mentorship course, it will provide you the features which are available for regular studying. So even on our free courses, you have the certain materials, certain classes for your quick revisions and to give you the understanding of how to start preparing. There is also a free link, drive link available for the free course where you will get the important guidelines and books and preparation material, where to start, all the important classes which will help you how the exam process works, what are the strategies, what are the examination module looks like. All this is available on the free course. So it's a great start by getting our free course on the app. Every month when you join our free course, you will get a free public mock, and the discussion class will also be provided for the same. Then every week on Tuesday, you get the free public session as well. So if you're just looking to start and you're testing the waters, you want to know what's going on, then this is the place to start. So for every stage and every requirement, different requirements of all the candidates, we have tailor-made this app, we have tailor-made the program to meet and help the candidates at whatever stage they are at. So please feel free to message me if you have more questions as per your full course, crash course, upgrading your crash course to the full course. Please feel free to message me and I'll help you. I'll tell you how you can do that. Right? So thank you so much for having me. It was great having you. If you still have more questions, you can message me on WhatsApp and I'll see you on Tuesday then, because then we have our next public session where we'll be talking about one extremely important high yield dental topic, doing the preparation of the concept and then solving the questions, learning how to apply it. And in our internal classes, in the Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2 that will start on Thursday, we do our very secret, very own, very unique and original, which is now getting extremely copied, rash technique. I knew the rash was viral, but I didn't know it would be so viral, it would catch up so quickly. So yes, that rash is viral, but it's only for our enrolled candidates. By no other means it's ever going to go out. So the rash technique application is not an AI generated random technique. If you will see the cheap copies out there on other Facebook groups, you will see the explanation using the cheap, very vague, very generic AI terminologies and explanations. That's not how you solve and crack this exam. You cannot just say, okay, go do critical thinking. Okay, do this, do that in generic ways and you crack the exam. No. The rash technique is not vague. The rash technique is not AI generated. The rash technique is not what my team quickly took out from ChatGPT and posted on the Facebook group. The rash technique came out, was born, was conceived over the years. It was developed, refined again by seeing and understanding how the questions are working, how the answering is working, how arriving at the right answer in ADC is also scientifically possible. Imagine at Winspert, there is no guesswork. You don't have to guess, oh, when will the next class be? Let's wait for Jigyasa to announce it. Never would happen randomly. Oh, randomly Jigyasa wakes up and decides to have a class. Never happens at Winspert. I have the entire 5-month program set up for you. I have the entire 22 weeks day-wise visualized and planned for you. There will never be a random waking up moment and, oh, let's make a random mock which doesn't even have any, challenging things to do. But just do it for the sake of the doing and, throw my students off with whatever their plan was during the day. No randomness here. So one thing is there is no randomness, all organized approach. If you are a person who needs an organized approach rather than random, disorganized and what's my mood, what's the tutor's mood kind of program, then this is not it. This is not a moody program. This is a very serious, organized program. Are you made for that? Then come here. And we have that community which lifts each other up, but in a very disciplined, organized, and loving way. Right? So you will feel loved, you'll feel the support, you'll feel the constant motivation. But you will always have a roadmap. You'll always know you can plan your days ahead, you can plan your weeks ahead. That's how organized it is. Now, when you have the classes, when you have watch, read, and assess, completely there. Now tell me, do you still have questions? I'm doing all this. What if in the exam I can't solve the questions? That kind of question still comes in candidates exam. They do a lot of courses which offer this, that, this, and that, cookies and, muffins and all that things. So you still do the programs and still the result is not, successful. Why the success is coming? It is scientifically achievable. Success is a scientific code. You need to crack it. And at Winspert, we have cracked it. And rash technique is scientific, cracked. And when you do the Thursday internal classes, you will see that how it fits like a key in a lock every single time and you open it. Imagine going to the examination with that golden key. Do we want to go to the examination with a golden key, which fits every single time on every single question. That's your rash technique, and that's what we are going to practice from the coming Thursday on our Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2, the most crucial study material for ADC so far. Yes, I said it. It is the most crucial study material for ADC so far, which we will do internally only at Winspert in the coming 12 weeks. So I'll see you at the Tuesday public session, and I'll see you really well at our Thursday internal Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2 session. I hope you're all amped up, you're all pumped up, you're all excited and looking forward to study and prepare and give your best in the 12 weeks. And success, I can guarantee you, will you be there. So there's also a success guarantee that I'm trying to now see. There's a trend and a pattern where I can predict the success of the candidate also. If you do the course, so every time you do any class, what you will see is you will get this option of, let me show you once again, the predictor of success. So we've also cracked a predictor of success. Don't look at my course progress because I'm not watching, I'm mostly teaching. So this is 0.25%. The predictor of success is if you can take it 100% course progress. Every time you watch a webinar, you mark it complete, your course progress increases. So every time you complete a daily task, you will mark it as complete and your course progress will increase. Take your course progress to 100%. Get all the mocks done and try to get 75% plus in every mock. The more your higher scores on mock, the more you have course progress completed towards 100% and everyday doubt support. So getting 75% on mocks, 100% on course progress, and daily doubt solving one-on-one with me, not just study buddy group, one-on-one with me. Those three are the success predictor, right? Applying rash technique, doing cluster specific mocks, doing our existing 30 unique, very new, completely different from the existing examination questions, but on a higher level. So my mocks are on a higher level of the challenge and difficulty compared to the examination questions. My students every single time say that. And that is where you grow. That is where and how we stretch our candidates. So that's our formula, that doing harder mocks and then doing the past exam questions and then you combine it. Boom. That's your success formula. So I think I've given you a lot of, pieces which when come together equals success. So Winspert equals success because of these building blocks that only you get at Winspert and nowhere else. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Thank you for being the fabulous audience. And I'll see you on Tuesday and then I'll see you on Thursday and then we'll take it from there. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.